Hello friends, this is Astrologer Mohnish and thank you for watching my videos on Vedic Astrology. In this video, I will be talking about the Tantra Shastra, especially the Dus Mahavidyas, the 10 Absolute Truth, why we need it, what is the importance of this study, this Shastra. I have spoken in depth about it in my previous video. If you have just landed to this video, I will encourage you to please go back and watch the previous video so you understand what is the context of this video. So if you are coming from the background of Sanatan Dharam or Hinduism, there's a term called asht, siddhi and sidhis. If you ever have chanted or read Hanuman Chalisa, Lord Hanumana's sacred Chalisa, there's a word called asht, siddhi nidhi ke data aswardin janaki mata. So this is asht, siddhis and nidhis. So these are the most important 9 energy points which can literally help any human achieve the powers of superhumans. In yoga, it has been talked about these 9 energy points. In meditation, in homeopathy, in any naturopathy, or also in Tantra. These 9 points are the most important and the pivot points in your physical body. Even though we have 76,000 channels and the nadis, but these 9s are the most important. And this is what is being represented in Hanuman Chalisa also, that Lord Hanumana, he had these siddhis. Siddhis means the pure perfection, attainment of the perfection of these 9 energy points. And there's one more, 10th, which I'll talk later. So Lord Hanumana could expand his body size, shrink his body size. He could even fly because he could reduce his body weight and to make it anti-gravity. How he did it is the same thing, asht, siddhi and nidhis. If you understand the power of these 9 energy points, which is being shown here in my slide, you can understand literally that what makes a humans a different, or some people who are literally, they have more intuition power, they have more creative energies, they are more healthy, they are more athletic. Some are born with these strong, one of these energy points stronger than the others because of their genetical markup or maybe some good deeds and the karmas they're bringing in the previous life. But others who do not have this can still do it through the yoga shastra, tantra shastra, or through various other channels. So what are these energy points? Again, before I go further, I want you to just go back to my slides in my previous video to understand how the whole energy pyramid of this universe works as per the Tantra Shastra, how the universe energies interact with each other, how the universe came into the existence, how the Mool Tattva became a Shivlingam, Shivlingam created its yoni, and through the centripetal force, the meat of the union of the yoni and the lingam created the cosmic or the atomic embryo, from where everything, the atom especially, was produced, and through the atom molecules, and then it created the galaxies, the universe, the world where we are living in. So go over these slides in my previous video. I won't talk much about it, but that's the reason the union of lingam and yoni is that's what is shown in the Shiv Lingam, and also why she is being worshipped as Ardhanari Nareshwar. So it's very important topic, because if you're learning astrology, and I know this topic is Tantra and astrology, they meet right in the middle. If you want to change anything, astrology is a framework which tells you what is right and what is wrong in your chart. But how you change it, how you can convert or change your fate. Fate depends on many things. One is your free will, what you're trying to do. Second is, the planets, are they helping you achieve that results or not? You can apply your free will, but how you change the planets, how you make sure that they are not putting any obstacles in your way and giving you the results what you want. So Tantra Shastra talks about that how you can use the power of Dus Mahavidyas, in which we have 2 ways. One is the Dakshin Marg, which is the right hand practice, and there's the Vam Marg, which is the left hand practice, again talked in my previous video. And how these 10 Mahavidyas, the 10 goddesses, control the whole framework of this universe. Again, these goddesses are the energy points. We just name them as based on their representation, based on the energy flow. But again, in Sanatan Dharam, there was no idol worship. I know we go to temples, we worship the idols, but in Sanatan Dharam, the rishis and the munis, they never did the idol worships. Even Jainis, Buddhists who came from the Hinduism itself, Sanatan Dharam, they never did the idol worships because we worship the energy, and energy can be represented in any form, right? Just to create that reference in your mind that you worship her in this form, in this idol. But actually, these energies are all part of our own body. They are part of our own physical manifestation. So again, Devi Kali, Devi Tara, Devi Mahatripura Sundari, Bhuvneshwari, Chinnas Mata, Bhairavi, Kamala, Dhumvati, Baglamukhi, and Matangi. These are the representation of that energies which literally control us, our mind, body, and our soul. So it's a very deep topic, and I'm just trying to make it very simple. Each energy also controls a planet which is being associated with that. And if we have any planet bad in our chart, we can literally fix by chanting the mantras or activating that energy. Okay. So now, what is this asht, siddhi, and 9 nidhis? So again, the 9 energy points, what I'm showing in here in my diagram, right from the top till bottom, there are 9. Among them, one is the central nucleus, which controls and activates our whole energy points, just like a transmitter. And in yoga sadhana, these energies are called the 9 siddhis. So what does siddhi mean? Siddhi means the attainment of the perfection. So if you have 9 energy points, one is controlling your taste, one is controlling your emotions, one is controlling your intellectual skills, one is controlling your liquids of your body, one is controlling how you feel and how you operate. So all these 9 energy points are actually creating the aura of you, your personality, your confidence, your approach towards life. So if you attain perfection among one of those, you can literally change your own life. Like, for instance, if you want to be an athlete, what do? You start training. You're changing the physical body. You're attaining the perfection. Or let's say you want to learn a piano. What you're doing is you're actually attaining a siddhi in the piano by keep your eyes closed and practicing. And one day you can literally play a piano while you're sleeping because you've attained the perfection in that. These are the physical perfection. What we see every day, people are doing it. Athletes do it. Singers do it. Musicians do it. Pianos, player do it. Everybody, anything, you master anything in your life, you have to churn. You have to continue again and again and again, grind yourself and attain the siddhi. But that is a physical siddhi. What is about your mind and your soul? So your mind and your soul also can be attained a perfection through these 9 points. These 9 points handle your aura, your mental well-being, and also it can activate the energies within your body that you can start reading people's mind. You can start becoming a very astute astrologer. You can start seeing the future also. So based on what you know, what you do, or what you are trying to achieve through these 9 points, you can literally get those results. So in Tantra Shastra, the perfection is attained on these 9 energy points. This is what the Tantra does, and known as sadhana. Sadhana means you just concentrate on one of these points, again, based on what your goal is, what you're trying to achieve, and then you attain perfection in that. And once you attain the perfection, you get a power like a superhumans. You literally can manifest anything in your life through the siddhis of these 9 energy points. And there's one more which I'll add. This is the energy point 0. And then they become 10. So these 10 points, 9 is what you see in here, and there will be one on the top, which is 0. We start from 0. That is called a Brahmarth. Okay, I'm just letting you know here. Brahmarth is a point right on the top where the skull meets. And then these energies, 10 energy points called the Dus Mahavidyas. And they are the manifestation. This is the framework through which you can literally change anything in your life. Here in my slide, I'm showing these are the 9 and 0, 10 energy points. So our goal is to attain siddhis. Any person who wants to attain the perfection over their mind, body, and soul, they must attain siddhis on one of these points. Okay, normally people do the siddhis of their crown chakra or the throat chakra. So chakra is like 7 energy points, which has been taught us in yoga. But Tantra goes beyond yoga. Tantra talks more about there are more points, energy points, which can be activated, and they literally comprise the complete framework of this universe through which the whole nucleus of your energy has been manifested. Again, from your birth chart, we can see which energy points you can activate. And I'll teach you, using the Shadbal technique, that which of the planets are strong, which are weak, what are the energy points you have, which needs to be enhanced. And also based on your circumstances, like you are low in confidence, we know which energy point should be increased, your health reasons, your digestive systems, your fluids of your body, any health problem, which energy points needs to be activated or needs to be cured. So you career problems, you want to be creative, you want to be a transformer, you want to be doing something which is, nobody has ever achieved in their life, like bringing a disruptive technologies. So you need intuitions, you need intelligence. And then the siddhis give you those, because you are activating those chakras or the energy points in your body, which can help you attain the perfection and also go and develop your mind, body, and soul to attain anything in your life. Now, what these points are point 0 is Brahmat, that top of your skull. And this is where the prana shakti, the pumping, the priming of the force is happening in our body. This is where the Ganga, the Mool Tattva, through the Lord Shiva is the Mool Tattva, as shown in my last slide. So that has been coming into your Sushmana Nadi. So Ida, Pingala, and Sushmana. So this is the point 0 is the point from where the primal prana shakti is actually being engaged in your body and working. And the point 1, which is, I'm going to show you in my so these are the points 0 till 9, and within your body it starts from here and go till in the base of your spine. And then the point 1 controls your intuitions and intellectual mind. It helps us differentiate between the different experiences of the world. So that is a major point which really helps you become more intuitive and more intelligent. Point 2 in your body, we call it energy bindus. Energy bindus means the point of energy. This is about knowledge and wisdom, which handles your memory, your solutions to the problem, and also gives you the solution to the problem through your own experiences, through your own memory lane. Now, each point also has a godly representation. Who is the god? If I have to give you the reference point that this is the energy pointing to this god, then the point 0 is Shiva, right on the top. Point 1 is Parvati. We know Shiva and Parvati always lives together, resides together. And this is here you can see Shiva and Parvati together, point 0 and point 1. And then the third is Rudra. Rudra is which is the power to manifest things through your knowledge. And that's the reason the Rudraksha are used a lot in the Vedic astrology remedies, because they literally change the vibrations of the planets, the vibrations of the energy circuit. If you don't trust me, you do one thing, you take one good Rudraksh, 9-mukhi or 13-mukhi, put it on the forehead, right in the middle of your eyes, and close your eye for like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. You will see what will happen to you instantaneously. Okay, and maybe do it one or two more times, just to feel that the energy from here will start going back in your spine, and you will see so much connection with the cosmic world. And this is the power of Rudrakshas. Again, point 3 is where we call it as a Ganesha point. It connects us with the soul. It acts as a transmitter to send repeated signal to soul about the desires of the material world and how to achieve those desires of the material world through your knowledge and through your karmas. So this is again very important point, which is acting as a transmitter and connecting with point second, and also sending a signal to our soul that this is what my desire is, this is what I want to manifest. And again, this is a point where normally people uses the sandalwood, apply the sandalwood here, or they use the sandalwood in the middle of the eyebrows also to increase their intuition powers. And these chakras, these energy points, can be activated by Rudrakshas, by herbs, and this is what by yoga also, and by mantra chanting also, which we'll talk about later. Now, point 4. So point 4 is known as Saraswati. This rests above our soul. So soul is somewhere in the middle, close to our navel, and it sits little above that. And it represents the emotional state of our mind. All the emotional expressions, what we exhibit to the outer world, experiences and desires, they are being activated from there. This is called a dream world also, like you are fantasizing something and you want to achieve that. So the chakra 4 helps you balance those fantasies and give you the more wisdom look and also represents your emotional state, that how you react to certain situations in your life, how you react to certain emotions in your life. So this is all point 4 is talking about. Point 5 is where the Jivatma is. This is where the soul resides, and that's the main nucleus energy of pyramid. So all the 9 points makes a pyramid. So point 5 controls everything in our body. It gives instructions and commands to the energy points, and it's a controller of our consciousness. Now, consciousness is a very deep topic. So why the scientists have never been able to discover or get to know anything about the consciousness? What is the consciousness? Scientific team, they can cut your brain, they can cut your mind, they can do anything in the physical body, but still they cannot find where the consciousness is. And again, the Tantra and the Yoga defines it very well. Consciousness is not a physical state which you can literally find somewhere by opening up your skull or your heart or your anything. The consciousness is made through these 9, or including the 0, the 10 energy points. When these 10 energy points gets activated, the consciousness comes. That is the consciousness. That's the reason nobody has ever been able to find it in the modern day scientific way. But in shastras, in yoga, in tantra, it's defined very well. The consciousness is a state of mind which gets activated when these 9 or the 0, 10 chakras are being activated. The energy bindus are activated in our physical body. That creates the consciousness, the chetana, what we call in Hindi. So Tantra Shastra, again, very, 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 very important knowledge. Once you understand this, you will understand yourself on a better way. So point number 6, again, the point 5 is Vishnu, where your soul is sitting. And since Vishnu and Lakshmi, they sits together, as you might have seen in the pictures also. So point 6, again, it connects with the soul. It is connected to your Vishnu point, the soul point. And this is also circulating the complete energies inside your body. It is controlling your heartbeat. It is controlling your blood circulation, your kidneys, your digestive systems, and everything. So it is a major pivot point in our body, which helps us eat food, digest things, and also push that energy to the different organs of our body. So point 7 is Varun, which is controller of all our fluids and the liquids in our body, all the enzymes. Point 8 acts as a transmitter to send energy to all different points. Again, this is another transmitter we have, which just gets the energy and sends it across. It is represented by Durga. Now, Durga is worshipped a lot in India. Goddess Durga is the most famous and the most popular and the most powerful goddess is being worshipped in India. And that is the reason, because Durga, the point of Durga in our body, it actually handles the whole energy of our body by sending the signal to the different points, point 1, point 2, point 3, or even the lower points, 9. It is through this energy point Durga. That is why we worship Durga in India a lot, because it is the kind of energy of the universe, which is acting as a transmitter and sending the energy or circulating the energy to different transmitters, different energy points. And the point number 9 is Mahakali. This controls your ego, your pride, your prejudice, your anger, your desires, your sexual desires, and your lust also. So Kali is a point, we call it in the bottom of the base of our spine, which controls everything. If you want more valor in your life, if you want more confidence in your life, you need to activate this point in your body. And if you are too much activated, then it can lead to your destruction also, because it can lead you towards the addictions, the ego, the prejudice, and also continuous sexual desires. So again, these points, you need to understand how much power you have in this and how much you want to activate more. So normally when we do the Tantra Shastra, there are many siddhis we do, and I will talk about this in this slide. So what are the siddhis? Various siddhis in Tantra to activate these chakras, these energy points. So the most important is the Kapala Sadhana. Kapala Sadhana is this, the point right on the top. And this is the one which is being used by the saints and the monks to attain the moksha and connect with the supreme soul. This is what gives you the mystical power. Now again, when you do the siddhis, you can either choose one of these energy points, and I teach how to activate those. You can use the herbs, you can use the oils, essential oils to rub on these chakras. You can use yoga, you can use tantric mantras to chant, and everything will activate these chakras. Okay, like tantric mantra is like Harim, 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 Kalim, 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 Kalim. When I'm chanting it, it is actually adding energy to one of my energy points. And if I focus in there with my closed eyes, I can see that energy will start expanding. And with the practice and practice and practice, you attain perfection in that. But what other sadhanas you can do in Tantra to attain the moksha or the superpowers? What you can see most of the astrologers or other siddhis or other saints and the monks have done it. So Kapal sadhana, it's difficult to do, but it's doable. It is where your skull meets the priming of the force. This is where the Lord Shiva Tattva is being found, and it literally gives you very strong intuition and mystical powers. It makes you sadhak. It makes you, a person who is detached to the material world also. Now, second is Karan Pishachini sadhana. You might have seen many people have a very strong ability to read minds. They can literally know the past, present, future of any person without even reading their horoscopes. And this is through the Karan Pishachini sadhana. Karan means ears. So it has been said that if you attain this siddhi, then you close your eyes, anybody is in front of you. So there will be a deity who will be talking to you in your ears about that person's past, present, and future. So most of the people I've seen, they literally can read people's mind. Literally, you come in front of them and they will tell you within writing also and telling you on your face, what is your name, where you coming from, and how they know it. This is the sadhana, what they have done, Karan Pishach sadhana. So this is very, very important, very, very powerful. Third is Panchungli sadhana. This is for future reading again. For astrologers, most of them, they do it. Again, you can do lots of personal astrology, mundane astrology, future telling. A lot of people who wants to get into the future telling of mundane astrology, like predicting earthquakes, volcanoes, wars, they do this kind of sadhana, and that literally makes you very, very strong in your predictions. Many people in the past have done it too. Now, Yoni Tantra. Yoni Tantra is the most important. So again, go back to my slides and understand that everything is originated from the union of the lingam and yoni. The whole world is produced from the yoni. Even you, me, everybody is coming from a yoni. So the yoni is a gateway to this world, to this universe. So Yoni Tantra, it manifests all your desires. Yoni Shastram, Yoni Kavacham, they literally give you the luxuries, the larger than life, and achieve you success, and you just, whatever you want to attain in this life, the Yoni Sadhana does it. And I know personally also, many big, businessmen, politicians, film stars, they do this Yoni Tantra, Yoni Kavacham, to manifest their desires in their life and become better and better and better and better. Kundalini Sadhana, yoga also does it, Hasta Yoga does it. This is for the getting into the higher spiritual consciousness and also getting yourself out of the cycle of life and death. So it really helps you getting the moksha. So Kundalini Sadhana, people do it through yoga. Yoga takes huge, so many years to attain the siddhis, but Tantra can do it in 41 days, especially if you add this, through a sexual Tantra, you can literally activate your Kundalini very fast. Now there's some more siddhis for knowledge and attunement. That is for divine knowledge and wisdom. We do Ganesha Siddhi. So a lot of Ganesha Siddhi. Ganesha Siddhi can be done in 108 days. It is not that very difficult. And it can give you the divine knowledge, even good for the astrologers who want to attain the perfection in the future telling. Now, Bhairav Siddhis is used for removal of enemies and obstacles. If you have a lot of enemies, obstacles, fear, ghosts, spirits near you, then Bhairav Sadhana is being done to remove that challenges in your life and gives you the protection, the shield. Bagalamukhi Sadhana, I myself does it. So it's a victory over any enemies, litigations, manifestation of desires also. Very, very strong sadhana. Out of 10 Mahavidyas in this Kali Yuga, Bagalamukhi Sadhana and the Kamakhya Sadhana is considered to be the highest level. Because this does not give you the tamasic energies of like ego, prejudice, or my way, no way, highway, or too much into desire. They literally balance you out. Because if you do Kali Sadhana, Mahakali. So we know Mahakali is a point of 9, which is controlling your it is about your ego, prejudice, your sexual energies also. And if it is not controlled very well, you can literally be a vehicle without a steering. So you can read this slide here, and it's very, very potent power of Mahakali. So you don't activate it unless you really want to activate it. So that's the reason in this slide, I'm not writing Mahakali sadhana, but people do it, especially the warriors who really want to go and, sacrifice their life, and they literally, kill the enemy brutally before they've been killed. So they do the Mahakali sadhana. They give the bali of an animal also. In India, most of the Rajputs and the Kshatriyas have done it, so that they can fight fearlessly. They remove all the fear from their mind, and they can literally attack the enemy as a strongest ever warriors. So, but in this period where we're living, Baglamukhi and Kamakhya sadhana is considered the best to manifest all your desires in your life. And among that, here, especially if people are chasing the material gains, Yoni Tantra is the best. So Yoni Tantra is easy to do. You can do it at your home. And this Tantra Shastra can literally help you manifest anything in your life, because the whole world, whole universe, the galaxies, the gods, the humans, plants, everything, even the insects, came from the Yoni only. It is from the manifestation of all the universal objects happened. So this is what you need to understand, that how important the Tantra is. Rudrakshas, they also activate these 9 chakras in your body, the 9 energy points, the bindus, and you can literally attain health benefits, confidence, removal of afflictions of your planets. And the Tantra does also the same. So friends, this is a real secret behind the power of the people who can literally be a very good future teller. Astrologers, monks, sadhus, or the tantrics, who can literally see your life just by reading your chart, or even sometimes without reading your chart. And this is the power of manifestation, how you change your life through the real knowledge. It has been a very secret knowledge, but I'm revealing to you because I know how important it is for you to understand that astrology is only about reading charts, and anybody can do it. If people can read chart easily, but how to solve a problem, that is the most important point. Similarly, as you go to a doctor can understand through the test reports you have kidney problem, diabetes, or hypertension, whatever you have, but how to solve it, what is the framework, what is the methodologies they're going to follow to give you the relief. So in astrology, Tantra is the best way, like a surgery, to change anything in your life. And if you want to attain a perfection also, let's say you have good life, but you want to attain a perfection, you want to be more intuitive, more confident, change your aura, your personality, become very good in whatever the work you do, then again you must do the siddhis. So siddhis of Lord Ganesha, as I said, is very good. Lord Siddhi of Banglamukhi, Siddhi of Kamakhya sadhana, and also Yoni Tantram, which you should add in your life throughout. So if you do this once, you will see that how much of the changes it brings in your life. And that will give you the health, the prosperity, the wisdom. Health is the most important point, because in Tantra or in Vedic astrology, we don't give money as a factor of success. The measure of success is your health. Your mind is healthy, your body is healthy, your wellness. That is the metrics of your success. So for any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me via my email, and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, this is Astrologer Mohnish. Have a safe life. Stay happy and stay blessed. Thank you.